Hello everyone. In previous video we have studied to find the maximum and minimum element from the given list by using straightforward method. But applying this method it will take more time to solve the problem. So to overcome this problem we can apply divide and conquer strategy. So in this problem, the given list of elements, we can divide that into smaller problems such that there should be only one or two elements. So after dividing the given array into smaller arrays, we will solve that arrays individually to get the solutions, and then finally getting the different solutions, we will combine that solution into single solution to get the main solution for a given problem. So suppose this is the given array. So here there are 9 elements. So this array we can divide into two different parts. So here first we have to find the middle value, and then we can separate this array into two different arrays. So here the middle value is 5. So now the first array will be starting from first element to fifth element, and this will be our second array, that is starting from 6 to 9. So as per our definition, there should be only one or two elements in the smaller arrays. So because there are 5 elements in the first array and 4 elements in second array, so we will apply the same strategy, that is to divide these arrays into smaller instances. So in first array the middle value is 3. So our first array will be starting from first to third element, and this will be our second array. Similarly, we will apply the rule for the second array. So here 7 will be the middle value. So 6th and 7 element, that will be our first array, and 8 and 9, that will be our second array. So now if you see, in the first array there are 3 elements, but we require only 1 or 2 elements in the array. So this particular array we will divide again by using the same divide strategy. So here first 2 element will be our first array, and then third element will be our second array. So now if you see, all the smaller sub problems have either 1 or 2 elements, not more than that. So now we can solve these smaller problems individually and we will get the solution. So after getting the solution for each smaller instances, we will combine the solutions. So now we will find the maximum and minimum value for these all smaller problems separately. So for the first array, 22 is the maximum value and 13 is the minimum value. So similarly for the second array, there is only one element, that means maximum and minimum value will be same, that is -5. So max value will be -5 and min value also -5. Next, for the fourth and fifth element, 15 is the maximum value and -8 will be the minimum value. Similarly, for the sixth and seventh element, 60 will be the maximum value and 17 will be minimum value. Next, 8th and 9th element, so here 47 is the maximum value and 31 will be minimum value. So now for every smaller problem we have got the solution, that is maximum and minimum value. So now to get the final solution, we have to combine these all answers. So first we will take the solutions of first two arrays, that is maximum value 22 and minimum value 13, and from the second maximum value -5 and minimum value -5. So we will compare value of first max with second max and we will combine the answer. So here in between 22 and -5, 22 is the maximum value, and for the minimum from 13 to -5, -5 is the minimum value. So now we will combine that two solutions into single solution. So from first three elements, that is 22, 13 and -5, 22 is the maximum value and -5 is the minimum value. So now we will take the first array solution and second array's solution, that is starting from first to third, and second will be starting from fourth to fifth. So here in between 22 and 15, 22 is the maximum value, and from -5 and -8, -8 is the minimum value. So now we will combine this answer. So here from first 5 elements, that is 22, 13, -5, -8 and 15, 22 is the maximum value and -8 is the minimum value. So now we will combine the solutions of 6th and 7th element with 8th and 9th element. So here in between 60 and 47, 60 is the maximum value, and in between 17 and 31, 17 is the minimum value. So we will combine this solution. So starting from 6th to 9th element, that is 60, 17, 31 and 47, 60 is the maximum value and 17 is the minimum value. So now finally from first solution and second solution, we will combine the solution to get the final solution. So from 22 and 60, 60 is the maximum value, and similarly in between -8 and 17, -8 is the minimum value. So we will combine these both solutions to get the final solution. So now we have got the main solution, that is maximum value is 60 and minimum value is -8. So in this way we can solve the given problem, that is finding the maximum and minimum element from the given list by using divide and conquer strategy. Now by using this strategy, we will write the algorithm for given problem by using divide and conquer strategy. So this will be our name of the algorithm, that is max min. So here we have taken 4 parameters, that is I, j, max and min. So I will be the starting position, j will be the last position, max and min is used to store the maximum and minimum values. So here first we will check whether in the given list if there is only one element. So suppose in the given list there is only one element, there is no need to apply the divide and conquer strategy, because if there is only one element, then maximum and minimum value will be the same, that is whatever the value stored in the first position, that will be our maximum and minimum value. So here max equal to min equal to a of I. That means suppose if there is only one element, then we will directly assign that value to max and min. If not, then we will check another condition, that is if there are only two elements in the list. So this is the condition to check. So suppose the value of I is 1, then again the value of j is 2, then we will compare I equal to j minus 1. That means suppose if this condition is true, there are only two elements, because I equal to j minus 1 means 1 equal to 2 minus 1. That will be true if there are only two elements. So if there are only two elements, again divide and conquer strategy is not required, because we can directly compare the first element with second element to get the answer. So if a of I is less than a of j, that means suppose the first element is less than second element, that means first element will be minimum and second element will be maximum. That is max equal to a of j and mean equal to a of I. So if a of I is less than a of j, that means first element is less than second element. So the value of first element will be initialized to minimum and second value will be initialized to max. Suppose this condition is false, that means first element will be larger and second element will be smaller. So else we will initialize the value of first element to max and second value to the minimum variable. So both these checking are for if there is only one element or if there are only two elements. So what if there are more than two elements? So in that case we can apply divide and conquer strategy. So this will be in else part. So if there are more than two elements, we can apply divide and conquer strategy. So for that, first we will find the middle value so that we can divide the given array into two different parts. So once we get the middle value, we will recursively call the maximum and minimum function, that is max min function we will call recursively. So here the value which we are sending is starting value, that will be 1, then the last value will be middle value, and the second array will be starting value, that is mid plus 1, and the last value will be j. So both these lines are recursively calling the function. So if you see, both these functions are basically used to divide the given problem into smaller instance. So once we divide the given problem into smaller instances and getting the solution, we have to combine the solution. So for that we will use if condition, that is max should be less than max of 1. So if this condition is true, we will initialize the max 1 value to the max, and similarly for the mean, if mean is less than mean 1, then we will change the value of mean 1. So this is the, actually here should be if mean is greater than mean 1. So if this condition is true, then we will change the value of mean. So in this way, by using divide and conquer strategy, we can solve this problem, that is to find the maximum and minimum value.